Well, let's head to Ankara and speak with Bilgehan Ozturk, a researcher at the SETA Foundation. Bilgehan, thank you as always for coming on the programme. Your reaction to the unfolding events in Gaza?
Well, unfortunately, this has been a very unprecedented, let's say, example of destruction, indiscriminate attack. Not that we haven't seen unprecedented or indiscriminate attacks in civilian targets, but this has been another level of attacking helpless civilians indiscriminately and on purpose. So this is absolutely shocking, and this is a way of, I think, on the part of Israeli leaders, Israeli decision-makers, to prove a point. It is as if they're trying to prove the point that Israel is not an actor that some actors can attack and expect a normal reaction. They are trying to send a message that if someone attacks Israel's reaction would always be overwhelming. Israel's reaction would always be extraordinary or irrational. So it is as if they're trying to establish this as a fact, as a precedent, and that's why we are seeing this level of unacceptable and brazen, let's say, indiscriminate attack on civilian facilities, and we're talking about hospital here. It's where whatever is left in Gaza in terms of substances, in terms of equipments. People are already under a blockade. They are under an embargo. So it is one of the few left, one of the last places that people could seek refuge. So this is the place that has been attacked. I think this is the let's say the most excessive way of let's say attacking civilians, and there is no way and word to describe it other than this.
Well, absolutely. Do you think paradoxically though this might be the incident, the one thing that may well turn worldwide public opinion in the other direction? Perhaps anyone who had support for Israel's right to defend themselves will find that argument very hard to continue with now.
Well, that is something I would really hope for, and I'm afraid, and I'm afraid to remain as a mere wishful thinking rather than facts. And I think we have seen enough things, enough reactions, and line up among international actors in the aftermath of the attack against Israel and Israel's responsive attack against Gaza. I think we have seen enough to be pessimistic for what's going to happen from now on. Yes, on the one hand, the common sense tells us that this must be a watershed moment that would turn around the prevalent international sentiment, international approach towards Israel and Israel's unjustified, let's say, attacks in Gaza when it comes to its scale and its scope. But on the other hand, we have the realities that they have been facing. Israel is attacking indiscriminately the civilians, not Hamas, by the way, and we are seeing a carte blanche extended by the United States, by the UK, and other major European governments to Israel's, so to speak, right to defend itself. So I'm between these two let's say contradictory elements. One is the reality that we have seen, and the other one is the hope that would magically turn around the international approach and sentiment toward Israel, that would put pressure on Israel to come to its senses and change its conduct in a way that would not irrationally, indiscriminately target civilians, but would target purely military targets that will be Hamas operatives in Gaza.
Bilgehan, we thank you very much indeed, as always, for your analysis. Bilgehan Ozturk there, joining us live from Istanbul.